It's good to be back. Well, it's good to be back, Jim. I heard. So, what's new with you besides that? Not much right now. Going to go find out the gender of the baby tomorrow. Other than that, I did a race earlier to just see what happens, and it went well. So I'm good for tonight. I'm trying to think if I'm going to do the 600 or the 400 laps. Yeah. I don't see it anywhere though. It's just a NIS thing. Yeah. There's one at 9 o'clock and I haven't had any practice, and plus I'm doing this, so yeah, no. In the truck or the... Oh, yeah. It's not open yet. Yeah, I'm getting in there now, too. That does not sound good. It only says one person's in here right now, and that's Jim Johnson. There they are. I was like, what the hell is going on? You got more people now. We have 14 on the dot.
Oop. 3, 2. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the VSpeed Contender Series, brought to you by NEPA Towing, FRT Motorsports, Butt Kicker, and powered by Nitro. I apologize for not being here last week. I think I had a little touch of the food poisoning, not really sure what happened. So, I apologize for not making it. Looks like we had a pretty decent race compared to the official races. Looks like Jim Johnson took the pole with the fastest lap of an 1874. But eventually it would be Ryan Lang that would bring home the win from North Wilkesboro. That's going to be Ryan's second win on the season. So he's definitely got a hot streak going on here towards the, as the season progresses. So I definitely look for him to be in the hunt for that championship. Now, with that win, that allowed him to overtake the points lead from Anthony Promoter. He is now in the points lead by 4 points.
That's impressive.
Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. And, of course, have Cody here with us tonight. So we were both kind of out of it last week. So, again, we apologize.
Yep, I apologize as well, and it's good to be back.
Now, it looks like Ryan's got a little bit of lead over Anthony. Anthony's still in second place. Jeremy Parrish is in third in points. Rachel Hunt's in fourth. And Mr. Jimmy Babb in the top 5 in the point standings currently. So definitely a good run for Jimmy this season. Nice and consistent. So definitely a plus for that team. This week brings us to Charlotte Motor Speedway. I don't want to say the birthplace of NASCAR, but a whole lot of teams are right around that Charlotte area, so I just kind of want to say the home of NASCAR, maybe. I would have.
Yeah, I would go with that.
I would assume that would be a good way to put that. Pretty much every team is within probably 30 minutes of Charlotte Motor Speedway, so I would definitely call it pretty damn close to being home, that's for sure. It looks like we had a few people didn't show up last week. Not really sure if what was going on in the official races scared them away or what. Definitely not showing up as hard on the points. Looks like Jordan Martin lost 3 positions. Russ lost 3 positions. Shane Posey actually gained 6. Posey got into the top 20. Russ dropped out of the top 10. He was in 8th last week. Jordan dropped from 7th to 10th.
Yeah, running the officials last week, it was a battle, and it was very hard to get around where they were last week. So I wouldn't blame people for not wanting to race there.
I tell you, I mean, even after watching it in real life, watching the trucks run in real life, even those guys are having a difficult time getting around the track. I don't know what the big deal is. I mean, because most of those guys running truck had run late model at one time or another, and they know how to drive those tracks. But I think Kevin Harvick had Rowdy Bush on his podcast there the other day, and they were talking about how this new generation will just drive right through you. And I think it's the same in iRacing.
Oh, it's the same. I see it every time.
Yeah, they were talking about the respect that you had to have back in the day when those guys started, when they were racing people like Dale Earnhardt and David Pearson and all of them guys. You had to, if you did something wrong, they came over to talk to you after the race, and you listened to them because they've been around a while. So I don't think too many people pay attention to that stuff on the sim.
Right now, we got Hunter Kent with the fastest practice lap so far. Rachel's got a fast one as well.
Yeah, Rachel.
I shall not jinx Rachel this time, so I'll stay away from that.
I was gonna say, just leave it alone, Cody. Just leave it alone. Don't throw no shade her way now.
No, I've learned my lesson after the first 2 times.
Hey, she's been consistent this season to be 4th place in points, so she's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a given there. I don't know. It's a pretty fun track to run. So,
well, after I mentioned her, she just got spun out. So,
it's practice. It's practice. They just finding that limit. That's all they're doing. They're finding that limit right now.
Trying to figure out where Jordan Martin is right now.
Is he in the server?
Nope.
Not sure. I don't know of any big road races going on that he may be practicing on. Although he's got that baby now too, so sometimes the baby got to come first.
Exactly.
Every time the grandbaby's here in the mornings before I leave, because Grandma watches him every once in a while, I don't even want to go to work. I just want to stay there with him.
I can see that. So we got 9 minutes or so before qualifying.
Something like that. Probably more like 7 minutes.
Did you actually watch the Cars tour on Fox Sports One?
I did.
It was amazing, actually. I hope they do it more often.
Yeah, I think they probably got a whole lot more views than they thought they were going to. So definitely, a lot of people will support those other guys before they support some of these other series right now.
So we got 90 laps, so 10 more laps than 80 in officials. So this could be a very interesting race tonight.
Yeah, so even here, you probably should get somewhere between 48 and 50 laps out of a tank.
You do, yep.
So yeah, so they have to stop at least once.
Well, they do, but tires matter a lot here, and they get really worn pretty quick.
That's what makes it fun.
It is, yes, but if you're not careful, you'll have to pit for tires before you get fuel if you're not careful.
Yeah, just got to stay out of the wrecks. There's usually not too many wrecks here. This track's
No,
not that bad to drive. So some people, when they start getting tight, they like to smack the wall coming out of four. But
I actually enjoy this track, so I wish they'd drive it more often, but thankfully there's no. Well, from what I've been hearing, there probably won't be a Roval after the season, possibly.
yeah,
So
I don't think. I mean, I think they're probably going to end up going back to. There's no telling. Not that I don't like street racing or road courses, but I think the road course cars ought to run the road course. You know.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I like running Sebring with Doc and them, and the 24. I like running those races. I actually built me a wheel. I've almost got it finished. I just got to program it now. Once I get it programmed, I'll be able to try it out. But I got
Is it a X drive type of wheel?
it's like a hypercar wheel.
Okay.
It's got the screen and all in it, with the 40 million buttons and presets and all kind of crazy stuff. Got
That's awesome.
4 shifters and 2 clutch pedals and all kind of stuff. I don't even know what all that stuff does, so I gotta learn.
Ryan Lane is now the second fastest in practice, so.
Yeah, Ryan's gonna.
And you went
Ryan's
over
hit
the.
his stride, man.
He has. Oh, Shane now too. Okay, but either way, you said that Ryan's in the lead in points,
Yeah, he's in the lead by 4 points.
and where's Hunter Kent?
Hunter is in 7th.
Okay.
Was he not there last week?
Mm,
he's missed 2 races. So he's still in 7th place and has missed 2 races. Jeremy Parrish is in 3rd place and he's only made 11 races. Jeremy's got 3 wins though. It's time for Hunter to get a win though. So I think Hunter's ready to. Hunter's hungry. He wants to be up in the booth. Talk as the winners. Hunter's going to be my pick tonight.
I might just go Ryan Lane. Yeah,
Why not pick the point leader, right?
why not?
He's not the point leader for no reason at all.
Let's just see what happens with that. Maybe
Yeah.
I have good luck tonight. We'll find out.
Yeah,
Someone should let him know I picked him. I'm joking. Let's not.
Yeah, let's not. Looks like we have a couple more laps left here, and they'll get ready to kick it off for qualifying. Speaking of our points leader, got him up here. Did a little ride along with him. Let's see. Before they get qualifying in, let's go ahead and get off on a good start with our sponsors. Give a little love out to NEPA Towing and Recovery. All right. Thank you, Mr. Joe Zader and NEPA Towing and Recovery for the support this season. Greatly appreciate coming on board. And it looks like Jimmy Babs got another new paint. I swear.
Interesting.
That man changes his paint more than I change my underwear.
Now, is it black and white and red numbers?
It's
okay, I just
something about
sure.
dragging on it or something. I don't know. Looks like he got a Hank Jr. sign on the hood or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's his. I don't know. No telling. Last week's pole sitter, Mr. Jim Johnson. Jimmy smacks the wall coming into the pits there.
Hey, he's just practicing how to pit under green. It's all good.
All right. Before they go to qualifying here, let's go ahead and share the love with Mr. Andre Greer and FRT Motorsports.
Jordan's here now.
Right. As always, we appreciate Mr. Greer's support. Been busy building that new car. I'm sure once he gets a little bit of time, he'll be back up in the booth with us. And there we have it. Red flag is out. Get ready to rack them up for qualifying. Now, we don't want to forget our other sponsors. Butt Kicker, don't have a commercial made for them. And once again, still haven't tracked Russell down to get a commercial made for Nitro. But as always, the VSpeed series has always been powered by Nitro. We appreciate that support from Russ and the team at Nitro. Johnny does an amazing job at the setups for these trucks. Puts in a lot of work. Good guy, a lot of information, and he does like to share. So, need to step up your game in the truck series. Come on over to the Nitro Discord to hang out. Johnny would be glad to share his secrets, and hopefully one day you can be as good as he is. Right. Like multiple people on the track. Like our second place in points here, Mr. Anthony Promoter. Let's follow him around for his qualifying lap here.
And the fact that he is second after wrecking out a few races, it says just how good of a quality driver he is just to come back.
Yeah, I mean, he really is. The only time he really gets in any trouble is when he gets tied up in somebody else's crap. So, and that's going to happen. That's the one thing about being consistent. You don't necessarily always have to win, but consistency is a huge key to anything. But of course, the 3 wins he has doesn't hurt none either.
It does not.
Right. As of right now, he has the pole at 940. If anybody has anything for him. Let's follow Jeremy Paris here. He finished up, come in second place, just tick behind Anthony. Ryan Lang's in third currently. Jason Holsworth to the point. That lap. Holsworth on the point currently with a 29.36. See if anybody's got anything for Jason. Russ never qualifies, so he's out there running some laps. Let's check old Jimmy Babb out and see what he's got for these guys. Jimmy pull down off the track here. Up at that. Starting the back. We do have Jordan Martin on the track.
Brian Lane manually disconnected.
All right, let's see what Mr. Excitement Jordan Martin himself can come up with here. Malagani in fifth. Jordan got a good lap going on there. Wow. 8th place. Too many guys are thinking that too bad to get up toward the front.
Well, I mean, if people who overdrive run their tires too hard, then yeah. But if not, they're not going to catch them as easily. I hope Ryan comes back because it says he disconnected.
Well, it looks like maybe Jason's going to hang on to this and be his first pole for the season. That's it, yeah. There you have it. It's going to be Jason Holsworth, the Thunder from Down Under. Going to be Jason Holsworth on the pole. Anthony Promoter on outside. The sun's going down a little bit. The lights are coming on. Temperature will go down a little bit. Help them make a little bit of horsepower. Now, they broke ground Charlotte Motor Speedway in July of 1959. It was operational, opened in June 1960. So they finished this entire complex in 11 months. That's pretty
Now
good.
that is impressive.
That's impressive for back then, man. I could, now it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but back then, that was real darn impressive. And it cost $2 million to build it back then. Shoot, $2 million wouldn't even buy a freaking race car now.
No, it would not actually.
One of the darn next gen cars, I'm sure, is probably right around that price range. And of course, everybody and his brother runs here. Cubs, Xfinity, the trucks, IMSA runs here, Indy runs here, the Can-Am series is ran here. Definitely a well-used track.
Hunter Kent's, huh? Hunter couldn't get back in after qualifying. He's hopefully in now. Ryan says it's back, so we'll see.
Weird. Be having some server issues. All right. It's test time. So, who do you think has the fastest lap here in the Cup car?
Are they current drivers or past drivers?
He's a part-time driver currently.
Oh boy, part-time driver.
Mm-hmm. And a team owner. That should help.
Part-time driver, team owner. I don't know actually.
Jimmy Johnson. Fastest
I
lap.
can see that. Yep.
2017 Coca-Cola 600. Who do you think has the fastest Xfinity lap?
Current
driver.
Carl Edwards. Oh, current driver.
Current Cup driver.
Current Cup driver.
Sometimes runs the trucks. Has a son that races.
Kyle Busch.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Kyle Busch's fastest lap was at the 2020 Osco 300. Now, this one's going to throw you for a loop. Who do you think has the fastest truck lap?
Kyle Busch.
No.
I tried.
Rookie.
I do not. Oh, I do not know.
Carson Hocevar. Carson Hocevar ran the fastest lap in the truck in the 2023 North Carolina Educational Lottery 200. That was a shocker.
That is shocking. I mean, he is really good, but
all right. They are setting the grid.
So who are you taking again?
I'm going to take Hunter Kent. Hunter, he's
I'm
due, man.
going to go with Ryan Lane. So,
all right. So tonight, starting on the pole, Jason Holsworth, number 8 Nitro truck. Starting on the outside pole, Anthony Promoter, the number 45 Nitro Crystal what is that? Crystal Flash truck. And starting third, Mr. Shane Posey. Probably, I think that's the best start for Shane this year. So good,
It
Mr.
is.
Shane. Good start, buddy. I'm proud of you. Outside of him is going to be Jeremy Paris, our third place in points. We have Richard Malagani in the next row with our current points leader, Ryan Lang. That's the third row. Rachel Hunt and Jordan Martin in the fourth row. Harry Snelson and Tim Marlowe in the fifth row. Hunter Kent and Russ Bovair in the 11th row. Mr. Joe Zader and Timmy Longwood in the next row. Mr. Jimmy Babb and Jim Johnson in the next row. Doc Stout, Doug Chappelle in the next row. And last but not least, Mr. Ricky Williams. All right. Got the Chevrolet Pace truck pacing the field here. Jason going to lead him to the green flag. All right, everybody getting all nice and cozy up front. Pace truck's getting ready to dip off. Jason in control. And there you have it. And away we go. Green flag. Like Jason gets a good start there. That nice low position. Anthony's on the outside, but it looks like he's going to be able to dip down in the second. And it looks like Anthony's going to make a bid for the lead already.
That was quick.
Jason gets a little high there. Opens the door a little bit for Anthony. And away he goes. Jeremy Paris moving up in the third spot there, going on the outside of Shane. And then
Tim Marlowe. He's falling back, actually.
Yeah. We got Ryan Lang in fifth. Current points leader here. That looks like Richard blinking a little bit on us. He's blinking as Jordan Martin's going by. I think Jordan's using that lag spike, caused him to blink out.
Rachel's sitting in eighth right now, just biding her time.
Yeah.
I think everyone's just fell in line right now, just saving tires, just getting laps in. It's way too early to start racing.
Yeah. Got Hunter Kent back here in 10th. He's made up one spot. Tim Marlowe behind him. Russ just behind them with Joe Zader, Timmy Longwood.
See, I'm watching Tim, and he's on the high side a lot, and that's going to wear his tires. So if he's not careful, he will be going back by lap 20 if he keeps that up.
Got Jim Johnson and Doc and Jimmy Babb running right here together. Doug Chappelle and Ricky Williams. So back up front, we have Old Faithful up there, Anthony Promoter leading the way. Jason Holsworth in second. Jeremy Paris in third.
You got... Sorry.
It's like Jordan's done
Joe
made his way up.
Just passed. Sorry.
Go ahead, Cody.
Oh, I just said Joe Zader made a pass against Tim Marlowe, and he brought Timmy Longwood with him.
Ooh. Shane got a little loose right there in front of Jordan. About About got them both taken out there. That moved Jordan up in the 4th now.
Hunter Kent is battling with Rachel right now. I think he just finally got around her.
Hunter's moving up quick. He's done made up 2 spots in the past couple laps here. Like he's able to wrap that line pretty good. Got Jeremy Parrish trying to make a move on Jason here, but not able to move up the track to get that full run off the corner. So Jason's been running high and just can't complete that pass. They better do something. Yeah, but they better do something because here comes Jordan Martin.
Well,
You know Jordan ain't gonna wait.
no, definitely not. You got a tight little battle back here with 17th and 16th and 15th with Jimmy Babs and Doc and Jim Johnson are just riding it out, but they're trying their hardest to keep going.
Like Jimmy's trying to get that high entry on the corner to get some air on his nose there.
Perry's trying to go on the outside now of Jason to see if he can get it. Well, he went back low, so.
He just can't get that run on Jason to get by him. Jordan maybe.
Shane's holding up in there, too.
Yeah, Shane's running good. He's running really good running with those guys like that.
Perry's in the top 10.
Good job for Perry.
It is, and Rachel's in 9th. I think Hunter's just riding right now, not trying to burn up his tires, and I think he'll be up there eventually.
You may be surprised, but Joe Zader was the fastest truck on the track last lap.
He's been moving pretty good, so it is surprising, but at the same time, he's getting quick.
Well, as fast as those guys are running up front, to be faster than them, that's impressive.
It is, yes. Those top 6 are not that far from one another.
Yeah, top 7, because Hunter and Richie Malagani are reeling those guys in.
I've been watching Hunter's line the last lap, and he was right near the wall. He was quick right near it, so
Like
I think he has something for us.
Ryan making a move on Shane. Get underneath Shane. Shane running that high line to get that good run off the corner down the back stretches. Ryan couldn't make
Hunter's
that.
trying to make a move right now, too.
Hunter underneath Richard Malagani here.
He completed the pass.
Makes it stick going back into 1 there.
Harris moved to 2nd. Slide jobs, Jason.
Looks like Jordan's going to make his way here shortly. Got Shane trying to come back. Ryan just can't get that pass made. Now the question is who is Shane going to go with? Go with Jordan? Is he going to go with Jason? Ooh, got a little loose coming out of 2 there.
Oh,
Took away some of his momentum.
Ryan went to the bottom there. Okay. This is an interesting battle right now.
Yeah. Hunter Kinston caught up with those guys now. Ooh.
Oh, really loose there. Jordan got loose.
Yeah. Shane gave him a little love. I think Shane gave him a little help there. I think Jordan checked up, though. I think Jordan checked up a little bit and kind of caught Shane off guard. You got Jason trying to get back by Jeremy, but Jeremy's on that outside line, so he's going to do the same thing to him that Jason did to him. Keep him.
This is an exciting battle right now.
Oh, yeah. Anthem promoter's loving this. He wants them guys to just keep racing back there.
He's probably saving tires as they're trying to all outrun
that's
each other.
Exactly what he's doing.
Perry's trying to pass Rachel right now, but Rachel has the high side, so she kept that position at the moment.
Got Russ coming into the picture now. Russ is sneaking up there a little bit earlier than normal. Right there in the top 10. And we're only 20 laps in.
Yeah, with the sets that we were running earlier, it'll come in and then it'll fade. But for the most part, right now, if people save, then they're not going to be too tight right now for the next 10, 15 laps. And the ones that didn't save, they're going to be really tight or loose. So we'll see how that goes.
Right. All these guys kind of running right here together with Mr. Joe Zader, Jim Johnson, Timmy Longwood here. Jimmy Babb in the picture. Doc just a little bit behind them with Doug Chappelle. Tim Marlowe fell off a lot, so I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he got loose and maybe had to kind of get out of it to save it or what. But he's definitely lost a little bit of time. Like Anthony's opened up a little bit of lead. Got Hunter Kinston moved up into 3rd. Got Jeremy Paris and teammate Hunter Kent 2nd and 3rd. Mr. Anthony Promoter leading. Jordan Martin in 4th.
Jim Johnson just passed Joe Zader.
Still got Shane running up front, man. He's got a good run going on today.
He does. And then you have Timmy, who just passed Joe as well. So
shade into the fence a little bit. That may be just enough for Ryan to be able to make that pass stick finally.
he's definitely using up a lot of tires right now, staying up on the high side. So
maybe a little too tight right now too. So we shall see. But whatever it is, it's working because Ryan can't make that pass stick. He's been trying for 10 laps.
I feel like Jeremy and Hunter are starting to catch up to Anthony right now.
Hunter was the fastest truck on the track last lap. And fell right in with his teammate there. Maybe they can work together and get up to Anthony. They're definitely gaining on him.
Shane's so close to the wall every lap.
Hunter just kissing that wall going around and not losing any speed, but just sparks are flying.
Ryan's trying to get around Shane right now.
Shane Posey was the fastest truck on the track last lap.
Interesting, actually.
Yeah. Like Jordan's going to try to move into third here. Him and Jeremy. We know there ain't no love lost between those two. They just seem to find each other every race. Like that's going to allow Ryan was able to finally get around Shane Posey.
Hunter's battling with Anthony right now.
Battles all over the track here.
Russ is making his move on Perry right now, or at least trying to.
Good little group there running together. Got Russ and Perry and Jim Johnson. Joe Zeta right there with him and Timmy Logwood. It's hard to make that pass when they got that outside covered, man.
I've noticed that. Right now, we have Jason trying to pass Shane, but with Shane running the high side, it's been difficult.
It looks like Anthony's done switched to that top side now. He's going to try to make Hunter, if he's going to pass him, he's going to try to make him pass on the inside.
Apparently, Shane's pitting right now for some reason.
Yeah, it's a little early.
That's a bad strategy call right there.
He may not have a choice. Like Hunter's trying to get a nose on the inside of Anthony here.
Oh, Jeremy got loose and he's around.
They threw the caution. Yep. All right, let's see if we can figure out what happened to Jeremy here. Let's see.
I believe he was getting loose, but it looks like Jordan gave him a love tap. But I don't know if he was going around just before that either.
Well, let's take a look here. We got him. Yep, Jordan got right into that left rear on him there. He probably maybe checked up a little bit and Jordan didn't expect it. No other trucks involved, so not that big of a deal. I'm sure they will pit for tires. Not going to really benefit them not to. So
I mean, they'll have one more set after this anyways, so and I don't think they can make it on fuel from here.
Yeah, they can't make it. They're going to have to stop one more time. All right.
That was a pretty eventful first. It's not even halfway yet, but first part of the race so far.
Yeah, it was actually an awesome first part of the race there. See who wins this race off of pit road. Like Anthony's going to win it, and it looks like Ryan Lang's going to pick up a couple spots. Killer pit stop for Ryan Lang. Yeah, killer pit stop for Ryan Lang. like Hunter Kent's going to lose a couple spots there. I'm not sure what happened to his pit stop. Ryan Lang comes out in second, and Jason Holsworth comes out in third. Hunter lost 2 positions on that stop.
And Jordan was given the EOL.
I kind of figured that was going to happen on that one. Put them both right back there together now. So they can race each other to the front.
Well, that could be entertaining.
Yeah. It looks like Anthony chose the inside for the start. That'll put Ryan on the outside. Jason right behind Anthony. Hunter Kent behind Ryan Lang. Now look who's in 6th spot. Russ. Russ don't typically run this far up in a race at this juncture. He's usually there at the end. You just kind of look up and he's there and you're like, crap, where did he come from? But he's up there in the mix of things right now. So let's see how this plays out.
We got a lot of good people in the top 10 and even further back, but this whole field right now at the top 6 at least are going to be making this interesting.
Ace truck is off. And he brings him. Anthony gets a great start. It's like Ryan was sleeping a little bit there because looks like he's going to lose 2nd spot and possibly even 3rd.
He definitely lost 3rd.
Yeah, he's definitely was sleeping on that start. But
Jim
now,
Johnson's making a move right now too.
But now, at the beginning of the race, Hunter started in 11th, and now he's starting up front. So let's see what he can do with some fresh feet on his truck. If he can get that lead back.
He's definitely he's making a move right now for it.
I see that.
And Russ is coming, or not Russ, sorry. That's,
Ryan Lang's coming right there with him. I think these guys know that clean air definitely makes a huge difference here.
Oh, someone just hit the wall.
I think still green. All right, it looks like Hunter Kent's going to be able to make that pass and take over the lead and bring Ryan Lang right with him.
That was quick.
Of course, that's your 2nd and 3rd place is your 1st and 2nd in points right now. So that's a race within itself. Richard Malagani right there trying to make a move on Jason Holsworth, and Russ is right there in the middle of it. And look at that. Here comes Jeremy Paris. Started at the back of the pack and has made his way back up to 8th place. But in just a couple laps.
I noticed Jordan's in 11's just either staving tires or possibly just trying to wait it out for a bit.
I mean, I don't think you could save enough to make it to the end on fuel, but it's possible. I mean,
I don't think you can right now at all.
I don't think you can run 59 laps because that's what they'd have had to run. Yeah, if he'd have came and topped off on that last lap, maybe. But Yeah, I don't think he can make it. He may try, though. You never know. You'll have Hunter Kent out front with Ryan Lang in second. Like Richard Malagani trying to take over that third spot from Anthony Promoter.
He got really quick this time, Richard Malagani.
Yeah,
He was in the top 5 before the caution, but now he's just that high line right now is for some reason in officials is not working, but here it's working just fine.
Yeah, he's definitely not saving no tire right now, that's for sure.
Definitely not.
Which may benefit him now, but it may not benefit him too much later. And there we go. Jeremy Paris almost back to the front.
I see where Hunter Kent's going. He keeps going to the high side to kind of oh, here's Richard right on the high side.
Trying to take over that top spot here. Man, these guys are racing hard. You would think it was the last lap.
Yeah, and they're going to regret that later if there's no caution. So whoever's saving tires further back, they're going to benefit from this.
Looks like Richard Malagani's going to make that pass work and move to the lead.
That was persistence right there.
Wow, yeah. Good run. Looks like Jason then took a page out of his book and he's going around Anthony Promoter on the outside.
Maybe there. Anthony went back pretty quick. Maybe he's trying to save right now.
I was going to say, I think Anthony's the tire saving master, man. I guarantee you he's saving a little tire right now. That's just how he does.
Trying to, well, I mean,
here in about 20 laps, he's going to flip a switch, and these guys are going to go, damn, where'd he come from?
Jason's making a move on Jeremy right now, but I don't think it'll work right now because he's Jeremy Paris is on the high side, so he's sticking with him on the inside there. So
yeah, but he's definitely going to need to make that pass quick.
Hunter Kent's up high.
Hunter definitely gets a run down the straightaway on Richard there. Richard's in that top groove.
I feel like it's a little too early to start fighting for a position right now. I would just, if it was me, I'd just back off and try and get in line for now and ride and wait. That's just me, though.
Like, Hunter almost has that pass made. May be able to get it in this corner. Richard's getting a really good run off that top side, so I don't think he's getting any advantage from it.
Got Sater trying to pass Jordan on the high side right now as well. This battle for the lead right now it's pretty good.
Yeah, this whole race has been really good so far. I mean, they're racing all over the place. You go back there with Jimmy Babb and Timmy Longwood, they've been kind of all over each other the last few laps.
Hunter Kent with the pass, and now here comes Ryan Lane. He's moving up right there, and so Jason's trying to work with Ryan right now.
I think Richard went a little too hard too early.
He did.
I think he lost a little grip.
And you have Russ behind Anthony just watching this unfold.
Yep, that's another one that's just sitting back there saving tire.
And I can actually say that for sure because I've was in an official race with him earlier, and I learned quite a few things that whole race after being behind him.
He's a good one to watch. Ryan just definitely couldn't make that pass on Richard. He tried. Got Richard's dirty air currently, so. And that high line gets such a run off the corner. It's not even funny.
Shane was doing really well earlier, but now he's in 13th. So.
Yeah, Ryan's going to be able to make that pass now. That was a killer
Rachel's
3 and 4. That's probably a little too early for me, but.
Richard got loose, went to the bottom.
Yep.
He used up a lot of tires, so I think he's
probably a little loose right now. He's probably a little bit of a bear to hang on to right now.
Yeah, he's falling back very fast.
Now all of a sudden you got Jordan Martin coming back into the picture. Got Jeremy Paris coming back into the picture. All just been kind of sitting here riding a little bit.
Yeah, what we suspected too. Like you don't want to overdrive right now. You have a lot of laps left, so if you're saving, you'll do quite well.
Russ taking a peek under Jeremy Paris. A little bit of drafting help from Jordan Martin there. Trying to get up there to him and give him a little bit of help. We're going to go around Russ on the outside.
Ryan's trying to battle for the lead right now. You can make the pass there.
Jason's been hanging in there. Whatever adjustments he made during that pit stop definitely helped him out.
Well, now that we're more than halfway, that says a lot. And Richard's pitting right now.
Yeah,
used up way too much tires.
Yeah, I could see them pitting. Well, I mean, they pitted at lap 30.
Yes.
So, they can go to 80.
And the ones that saved are probably going to try.
Yeah, but I probably wouldn't go any further than 70. 65 or 70, depending on where you're at on the track. If you're up front, probably 70, because that'll give you a good 20 laps to get going and get back any positions you may have lost. And then, but if you're back a little bit, so let's just say you're Russ, Russ or Jeremy Paris or even Joe Zader, probably wouldn't hurt you to come in maybe 65, a couple laps early, and gain a little time on the track with fresh tires. Back up front, though, you got Mr. Hunter Kent definitely putting on the show right now. Like he's starting to put a little distance now. It looks like Jason Holsworth was able to get around Ryan, and now Anthony Promoter is able to get around Ryan.
Richard just messaged me saying his leg hurts now, so like from driving so hard that I think he's done right now. But he was driving pretty hard, and he was doing really well.
Yep.
Hey, there's Anthony. He's sneaking back up, like you were saying.
Then
Those
saved.
tire savings.
Yep, and then saved a little bit of tire. Now he's on the back side of this run now, so it's time for him to try to get back to the lead before he makes his final pit stop.
I didn't even notice, but Jordan's up there too.
Oh yeah, Jordan's sneaking up here.
Maybe I missed some pit stops. No one
Huh?
pitted. Okay, Russ is just kind of falling back, but
Like Tim Log went into pit. Tim Marlowe in the pits.
Joe Zader in seventh. He's been doing really well lately.
Yep, Joe's very consistent, picking up every week.
I've noticed the field is spread out in the back.
Like Jim
And
Johnson
Doxson
passed
15th.
Shane Posey.
Shane's in the pits right now. Jordan trying to pass Jason Holdsworth.
Yep, Jordan and them battling here. Jordan and Jason.
It'll be interesting to see when most of these guys pit. I think what you were saying, 70, I think that would be a good time to do it. Then they only have 20 laps on their tires.
Right? Yeah, I could see Russ, Joe Zader, maybe even Jeremy Pierce pitting here in about 2-3 laps.
You also don't want to give up time. I mean, the leaders would lose time if they pit now, but they would have fresher tires later if they pit later. So, I mean, there's benefits and pros and cons to this too.
Well, you're definitely not going to win the way you are right now, so you got to do something different than what the leaders do.
Oh, Hunter's
or you're not going to catch them.
Hunter's pitting, I believe, right now. He went really low. I could be wrong. Nope. Okay, he just took an interesting line.
Here we go. Anthony Promoter back to the point. But Jordan Martin coming right along with him.
Never count those two out.
Jordan got on the apron a little bit there and got a little sideways, but able to keep it straight.
Hunter Kent is losing first for sure. Probably, well, not second so far. He's still there.
Anthony,
he made a move to the inside. Okay.
Anthony tapped the wall a little bit, lost a little bit of momentum.
Still a good battle right here in the front.
I mean, we're at 24 to go. I'm really shocked that some of the guys further back haven't pitted.
I think they know if they pit too early. Yeah, I know what you mean too, but
it's only 90 laps, so it's not going to really do them to pit any later than 20 to go. Here we
Jordan's
go.
Pitting now.
Jordan's pitting down. Now, if these two don't pit next lap, Jordan will be in front of them when they do. Granted, he'll have 1 lap older tires, which I don't think is going to make that big of a difference with only 20-some laps to go.
It'll be interesting to see what they do in this corner. I don't think they're pitting. Nope.
No,
it's going too fast.
Nope.
Interesting choice, though.
And there he comes. He had, let's see, how fast.
I think Jason's pitting. I think
He had a 14-second pit stop, so he's gonna more than
Jason's
likely.
pitting.
Yeah,
Russ is pitting. You were saying 14 seconds?
yeah, so he had a 14-second stop, so which is it's relatively normal. So he's gonna have a good, probably 3 to 4 truck lengths on these guys after they pit.
Anthony's pitting. So is Hunter's going with him.
Yep. Yeah, they had no choice but to
Zader's
pit
pitting.
now. Yeah, they had no choice but to pit now, so I'm really shocked that Jeremy Paris hasn't pitted. If I was him, I would have been one of the first ones to pit. I would have pitted at lap 65.
I'm more surprised Timmy's still out there.
Timmy's taking over the lead.
I don't think he pitted yet, though. Could be wrong.
All right. So we have the way this is going to play out is once everybody pits and it cycles around, it should be Jordan in lead. Well, Ryan Lang. Ryan's got a couple more laps on his tires.
And then you have Shane in front of Ryan. But he has way older tires.
Yeah. Jordan's got 3 lap fresher tires than Ryan. But Jordan's been fast all night long. He's just playing with the field. Jeremy Paris is the only thing that can save Jeremy now is a caution.
Well, I mean, the way they're running and they're single file, I don't think that's going to happen right now. I think he's still going too fast. I thought he was slowing down.
Ryan now running that outside line now. Trying to make Jordan pass him on the inside. Not going to be able to quite make that pass. It's such a run on that outside. It's really difficult to pass. That's why you got to make your passes early and fast. Only 3 trucks haven't pitted yet. That's Jeremy Paris, Jim Johnson, and Doc. Wonder if Jeremy's trying to run this thing out. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think you can get 59 laps out of a tank. I don't care how much you say.
No, I think you can get at least 52, 53, but Jordan just made the pass on Ryan a lap ago, so
that's gonna be.
Jordan's starting to catch Doc too right now.
That's gonna be your leader unless these other guys just are able to run this thing out. There's Doc. He just passed Doc. Put Jordan in third.
It did, yep.
2 more people. Jeremy and Jim. Jim's a little less than a half a track. Jeremy's a little more than a half a track with 13 to go. So if Jeremy can make this work and pull a Jordan Martin and stretch that fuel mileage, then
I still don't know how he's doing it.
Jordan did it that one time at Phoenix, man. I never in a million years understood how in the world he was able to get that many laps out on this, but he did. So it's possible once in a while.
Yeah, everyone's passing Doc right now.
Yeah, Doc's just. I mean, their tires are wore out at this point. Doc's got almost 50, almost 47 laps on his truck. I mean, they're going to have to stop. Have to. He might. Meanwhile, up front, you have Jeremy Paris running kind of all by himself. And he's running. He's not pushing it real hard either. I mean, Jordan Martin ran a 30:57 last lap, and Jeremy's last lap was 32:29. So he's definitely in conserve mode. And Jordan is 9 seconds back with 10 to go.
9 seconds is.
And he's cutting it off. Jeremy's cutting it off going into the corners. So he's definitely in fuel conserving mode and going to try to make it work.
That's impressive if he can make that work.
Jordan's catching him quick though. I mean, it ain't going to take him much, but again, even if he's able to save it, he's not going to be able to hold Jordan off with those fresh tires. I mean, Jeremy's got 50 laps on his tires, where Jordan's got 15. So there's so there's no way that that's going to end well once he gets to him. And he's only 6 seconds back now. He's made up 3 seconds in 2 laps. Jeremy either needs to pick it up if he can, or there's no way he's winning this race.
I'm still surprised Jim Johnson's out there.
Doug Chappelle on the wall there a little bit. Yeah, so Jordan's going to have to get around Jim. Again, Jim's got 52 laps on his tires. Getting around him shouldn't be that hard. He's just got to get to him. Yep, Jeremy's cutting it off into the corner and not cutting it off until he gets 3/4 of the way through.
He will be very close.
It's going to be close. There's 6 to go now. And Jordan's only 4 seconds back.
After Jordan, you got Ryan, and he's still quite a distance back. Oh, maybe not.
Well, ride with Jeremy so you can watch him cut the truck off on corner entry. So he's going down to the front stretch, going into 1, off. Halfway through, gets back in it. So he is definitely in conserve mode.
We got a caution.
Caution with 5 to go. Now, here's where it's going to be interesting. Everybody else that took all their tires, Jim Johnson and Jeremy Paris, still have a set of tires left.
It looks like Jason came up, and Tim Marlowe just got into him.
All right, let's see if we can get a instant replay on that. Let's see.
Well, that strategy for Jeremy Paris went out the window. Yeah, he will have fresher tires.
All right, so we got Jason on the inside, Tim Marlowe on the outside. It looks like Jason just came up and thought he was clear and wasn't. No other, looks like Shane got a little bit of it, but was able to get by with not a whole lot of damage.
So now that Jeremy Paris and Jim Johnson just hit for fresh tires, no one else can get fresh tires. There could be an advantage, but
Yeah, but they ain't gonna have too many laps to go. I don't think.
no.
I don't think it's going to be difficult. I mean, they're definitely gonna have an advantage, but it's gonna be aggressive driving. Whoo! It's gonna be aggressive driving.
May see another caution.
You never know. There you go. Looks like those guys are gonna line up. Now, what happened to Anthony? How did Anthony get a lap down? Huh. It looks like Jim Johnson and Jeremy Paris are going to line up 11th and 12th. This should be interesting.
What did happen to Anthony? I'm going to go back and check.
Find out what happened to Anthony there. The lap down now. You're on there. You're officially going to go to a green-white checker. Only one. This is definitely going to be interesting. Definitely going to watch Jeremy Paris and see how he handles this scenario. Jordan Martin starting on the outside with Ryan Lang on the inside.
Actually, I've been rewinding. I don't know what's happened to him.
Right? Got Jordan and Ryan, Hunter Kent, and Russ. Now, Hunter Kent has the 1 lap fresher or 1 lap newer tires than the rest of the. I don't know if that's going to help him, hurt him. Like we had a few tire spin up. Jimmy Babb through the infield, and just gonna run it out because there's only one green-white caution. But you have Jordan Martin leading the pack with Ryan Lang in second. And here comes Russ. Russ on the outside of Hunter Kent, trying to do 3 wide here. And there we go. Jordan Martin. 1 lap to go. Hunter Kent up in second. Got Russ on the inside there trying to pick up 3rd place from Ryan Lang. Jeremy Paris is just kind of buried into the pack there, and he just can't really seem to make up any time. And there you have it. Looks like Jordan Martin is going to be our winner at Charlotte. Hunter Kent in second, and Russ Beauvais in 3rd.
That was
Right.
very impressive.
That was actually a pretty fun race, man. They were racing all over the track all night long, man. That was amazing. Okay, man. I'm excited because this is the second time we get to talk to Russ in a while, man.
Not a bad night.
Not a bad night at all. Everybody moved up to the waiting room here. All right, well, let's first start with third place, Mr. Russ. Mr. Russ Bovair, that's twice this season,
Hey.
man.
I know. Oh, something bad's gonna happen.
Why you say that, man? I kept telling Cody, I'm like, man, it's weird. Russ don't normally run up front this early in the race.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm just getting a little bit back into the groove of things, kind of.
I see that. I see that. Looking
Yeah.
good, man. Looking good.
It was all pretty much a fun race.
Yeah,
I
not
wanted to
bad.
see that replay on what happened. I know that was a tough situation. I didn't see exactly what happened, but I knew. Yeah, Jason Hunter and
Right.
Ryan was there, and I'm
Somebody
sure it was
spun the
just a tough
tires.
call.
Yeah, somebody spun the tires on the
Oh,
start.
yeah, on that one. And then I had that spot with Ryan. I'm like, it just wasn't worth it. I could see the wreck happening.
Oh, the 3 wide?
It just
Yeah, the
let
3
out.
wide.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
like
great.
the worst spot to go 3 wide here.
Yeah, I had actually the camera angle was like a front view of you guys at 3 wide. It looked really cool. So
Yep.
that may be one we need to make and put into a nitro commercial.
That was a good replay. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good one to pick, man.
Ooh, no, I'm glad I'm still thinking about it. I'm like, was it the right decision? Because then afterwards, I'm like, man, if I held that spot and got around Hunter, I'd, I might have got to Jordan.
Yeah.
But either way, it was fun.
But you hit, I think you and Jordan had 1 lap fresher tires than those other guys did. So it was definitely interesting night. But yeah, they was racing all over the track all night long. So I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah, no, it was especially for me. I got to, like I said, was watching. Hunter had 1 lap fresher than Jason, and Jason was saving when he came out, and they were having a good battle there. That was.
Oh yeah.
What'd
you think you needed to get up there, man?
A long run.
Long run.
We were coming.
Yeah. Is it dirty air bad?
No, it's just tire management, and it's not just a save early. It's throughout the run. You got to keep managing and cool them off and change your lines. It's actually been pretty fun here this week in general.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a little bit of racing in this weekend myself. But,
yeah. Don't burn it down early.
Yeah, just kind of sit back and chill. Well, I mean, Anthony did that on that second run. Anthony did that. He ran right, like 7th, 8th, and then next thing you know, he's in the lead. And I told Cody, I'm like, you watch. I said, he's going to run about 20 laps and flip a switch, and he'll be in the lead. And it's sure enough.
Oh, yeah, when he went, I was just like, okay. I was confused, too, because I didn't know who was trying to maybe save fuel, because everyone was kind of dogging at the beginning of that run after the first caution.
Right.
And then it looked like I think Anthony was, and then he was just like, "Nope, I'm not making it." And then they went.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Jeremy made it as far as Jeremy would have made it. He would have had no.
Oh, so he was saving.
Oh yeah,
I think was it?
Yeah, he saved a lot at the beginning, and that whole last probably 10 laps, he was cutting it off on corner entry and not starting it back up until halfway through the corner. And,
yeah, it's a big stretch. I've done some like 54 laps was really pushing it on saving and if you'd be fast enough. but it looked like it was going to be close there with Jordan was. I think he was within a few seconds there when that caution came out. But there's a lot of possible scenarios.
Yeah, no lie.
That changed very quickly.
Right. Good deal. All right, buddy.
All right.
Well, we appreciate it. Congratulations on your third spot there. We hope to see you up front and talk to you more soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. Damn it, Hunter. I picked you tonight. You know that, right?
Well, Jim, I usually don't toot my own horn, but I think we deserved to win that race.
Yeah, I know. Poor Jeremy was probably cussing when when that caution came out.
Yes.
Man.
It's just a tale of in the other league that I'm running too. I won 7 races last year, and I'm leading the points into this year, and I don't have a win. I don't know what I can do, and I'm leading races. I'm up front. I got fast trucks. It's just I got beat on pit strategy tonight, so I was going to lose that way. And then that caution came out, and then I bit myself in the butt. I missed a shift.
Oh, is that what happened on that last restart?
Yeah,
okay.
I missed a shift on the restart. I got jacked Ryan up, missed a shift. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do, Jim. I don't know. I can't win a race. We deserved to win this race tonight, though. We drove. First off, we started off qualifying, and I was crossing the line on my second lap, and it disconnected me. So I was like, why is it not counting my lap? And then, boom, I got disconnected. No big deal. I knew the truck was fast. Went to the back, drove from 11th up to the lead, and was driving to the lead, and then that caution came out. I had finally worked my way next to Anthony at 1 and 2. And, the top here with the momentum is just so crazy. And I was like, if I can get a good enough run, I can beat them in 3 and 4. I was faster than these guys all night in 3 and 4. They would drive it deep off in the corner, and I'm lifting, 4 or 5 car lengths before they are, letting it coast and getting in the corner and just sailing off 3 and 4. And I feel like 3 and 4 is our strongest point. We were all pretty even at 1 and 2, and man, it sucks, Jim. It really freaking sucks.
Well, stop choking, man.
And then, Homestead, I had a black screen. This race, I had a black screen. You probably saw me swerve down the backstretch. My screen went black again. Luckily, it came back.
You better go get you a new video card or something, man.
No, dude. I mean, I've got a 4070 Ti. This thing's it's my Alabama internet, Jim.
Oh man. Yeah.
Question for you, Hunter.
What's up, Cody?
If there was no caution at the end, would Jeremy Paris have made it to the end?
He had saved a whole lap. He was gonna be probably running out of fuel coming out of 3 and 4.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. That's impressive to get 59 laps. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
he was.
We were riding with him there for a couple laps, and I could hear him cutting it off on corner entry and cutting it back on it halfway through, and I was like, man, he's trying.
Yeah, he said, I've already made this bet. He said, I'm going to stay in it. I told him when I passed him coming out of pit road, I was like, dude, if you can make it, just try and make it. He said he was pushing in the clutch. He said as soon as he dumped the clutch, he about crapped his britches.
Right.
So it was tough. Jeremy got turned early, and it's just
crap.
I missed 2 races this year, basically with Homestead. Running up front with Anthony battling, my screen goes black, get destroyed. I missed the week that I went out of town. And then, actually, I missed 2 weeks. I missed North Wilkesboro as well. Yeah. So, missing 3 races. Not really in it for the championship. I'm just trying to get a damn win.
Right.
It'd be nice to see.
Yeah, no lie.
And last night at North Wilkesboro, we had 140 track temp, Jim.
Oh, good God.
And we led 108 laps. Comes down to the end, don't win the race. It's just I don't know what I got to do this season to win a race, but. I guess we'll have to wait
go shoot season. You a rabbit and cut off his damn foot.
We need turkey season to come back in.
Get you a nice beard and hang it on your steering wheel.
Do something.
All right, buddy. Well, you still ran a hell of a race, man. So there's nothing wrong with being. I mean, look at Jeremy. I mean, Jeremy's won 3 races, but damn, he's missed 3.
Yep.
So and he's still third in points. So, but he's been consistent all year long too. So that consistency definitely makes a huge difference.
Oh yeah, but big shout out to Doc and everybody that puts on this league. You guys for broadcasting. Jeremy over there, great teammate. Me and him always work really good together. And
Seems
gotta
like
give a
good
plug to
people.
I gotta give a plug to my Southern Roots Productions. If you guys watch YouTube and you like the hunting industry, if you like hunting videos, anything to do with hunting, go check us out. Southern Roots Productions. I love making content, and we're gonna get a damn win, Jim. I don't know if it's gonna be this year. We got one race left, but it's coming. And when we do, I am shotgunning a beer on this live stream.
All right, buddy. All right. Well, we will see you next week.
All right, see you guys.
Man. Later. My brother from another mother.
Hello.
What's up? You eating a
What?
frost? You eating a frosty? In
I'm
celebration?
I'm just drinking some water.
What? Wait a minute, man. You just won the damn race. Why ain't you like celebrating?
It's just a race.
Oh, come on now. What's wrong? Talk to Daddy Jim. What's wrong, man?
Nothing. I just
Much love, brother. Much love.
hey, just got it done tonight. I mean, no practice going into this race. Been under the radar ever since I came back from North Carolina, though. But I mean, woke up, a couple minutes left, or right before practice or early qualifying. I don't forget when I joined the session, and first last was qualifying, and I just basically went from there. And I had to figure out how to drive the truck. Once I figured it out and figure out that a little bit of tire saving was better than pushing hard in the first run and getting beat up from all around with Ryan trying to get up under me and Shane on my outside and getting a little bit loose there. And I battled back, but I figured out that taking care of the tires a little bit was better, and it definitely showed in that second run. And I was able to drive from the back after that EOL with contact with Jeremy again. I apologize to him about that. And stuff like that. So I mean, but took that set of tires, took short fuel adjustments, and just basically wrapped around the bottom and just stayed there and took care of my tires. And everybody's stuff started burning off, and I was just clicking to the front. I was probably one of the fastest trucks on the track, and green flag pit stops came, and that's where my road racing expertise come in. And everybody want to crack jokes about road racing and stuff, but if you ever want to know how you pull 6 seconds on somebody in pit road after a pit cycle, after all that, just learn how to pit, because that's where you gain all your time at, and that's what clearly I did tonight. And the late race caution scared me a little bit, because I thought it's going I don't know what could happen. Wheel spin here is notorious on the last restart, so I had wheel spin, and I just wanted Ryan to try to stay in second versus having Hunter Kent in second, because I felt like Hunter Kent had a little bit of better car at the end. But basically I just took the outside and spun my tires, but kept it under control, got grip, and took off, and here I am in victory lane.
So, question for you, Jordan.
Exactly.
So, if the caution, the last one didn't come out, do you think you could have caught Jeremy Parrish before?
Oh, 100%. It was saving too much. You needed over like a gallon or something to save, and that's a big, tall task. And how he went hard at the beginning of the run and got up there to like third or fourth, whatever the case may be, it would have been hard for them to save that back. So with him and JJ, and I was within 3 seconds with 5 laps to go. So it was just a couple laps from there, and I would have had both of them cleared and smooth sailing. I had Ryan beat after I finally got around him after coming out of pit road, and like I said, I beat Hunter Kent promoter spin, and I beat Jason by like I said, by like 5 to 6 seconds to pit road. So
that's what happened to Anthony. We couldn't figure out what happened to Anthony there, because how he got a lap down, so he sped on pit road. Okay.
Yeah, he sped on a green flag pit stop. So
man,
that's gonna hurt him and cost him. But I mean,
even though I don't want to broadcast myself here, but you gotta teach me how to do what you do on pit road.
It just takes practice, man. And I don't, like I said, you could do it on the oval side and understand it, but where I learned it from was the roadside. Roadside teach you how to, you know, pit when there's nobody in front of you or behind you, or if you got clean traffic, you could pit. And I had clean track, so I pitted right in front of Jason because I had a gap, and I was behind Promoter and Hunter Kent still, and it allowed me. And they went high to race each other, and I just took it low and dove into pit road with a couple of laps on the top. Before ending my fuel, I had like 2 laps left on fuel. I could have ran those 2 laps out, but I did it. That's the things you do, and you gotta just set yourself up for the best entry and try to get the most down pit road without getting a black flag. Make sure you don't slide your box, and make sure you get and don't spin out coming out of your box, and make sure you go from there. Another thing, I need to check the pit stop, but
hey,
yeah, overall, man, it is.
Cody, you can go to Nitro Racing Setups and ask for a coaching session, and then Jordan will be glad to show you how to do it. Right, Jordan?
Yeah, I am a driving coach over there.
And that goes for anybody else out there too. You want to learn how to make them Jordan Martin pit stops? Go head on over to the Nitro Discord and sign up for one of them coaching sessions. All right, buddy. Well, you think you got it in you to get this next one?
Oh yeah, I like Nashville Super Speedway. Always been one of my favorite tracks, hands down. Even with a little bit of tire saving, not tire saving, I feel like we always have a good piece there, and I really perform really well at Nashville Super Speedway. So I really am looking forward to that track as that be our finale race.
All right, good deal. Well, there you have it, everybody. Our winner tonight, Mr. Jordan Martin, my brother from another mother. We shall see everybody next week at Nashville, and that does it for Charlotte Motor Speedway. Y'all have a good night.